Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I thought I'd touch on something that was mentioned in my Discord server, but before I do, I'd like to just quickly add that if you enjoyed this content, please hit the subscribe button, because it really does help out the channel. Alright, so, today, what I want to talk about is something that everyone's probably experienced at some point playing this game. It's the negativity that we see every now and then, or sometimes more often than not, that it's the negativity that surrounds the game, and that some people or some players have raised it as being something that they're just fed up of hearing. And I've taken a break from the game for a little bit. I've come back, and I have to admit, I was falling foul of the excessive negativity, and it was really getting me down, and that's why I took a break. But if we back up a little bit, about 9 months ago, update 6.0 dropped, and the game pretty much changed in a way that very few people were expecting. You can go back on my channel actually and take a look at the videos I was uploading around that time, and you'll see the hype that I was giving that update. When the update dropped, it was not at all what anyone was expecting, and it was a massive, at the time, it was a massive blow to the community. For some, the change was way too much, and quite a few veterans of the game did leave. Even 3 months after the update, the state that the game was in led me to question whether or not I wanted to continue playing it. And I'd say for the first 6 months following the update, it was a difficult time to be a player of this game. It really was. However, the last 3 months have, in my opinion, proved that wargaming are actually getting back on their feet and really sorting this game out. I mean, look at the update we've had. Look at the updates we've had in the last 2 weeks. We've got maps coming back, and yesterday saw the introduction of a brand new German TD line, and that's massive. I mean, even on PC they don't have that. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but the Sturmtiger was a special event on PC, I believe it was, and now we've got it in game as a tech tree, which is, well, it's unique to console. So that's brilliant. That's a win for console, definitely. We've got 2 streams a week from wargaming, and the quality of those streams has improved dramatically in recent months. And for me, just from my point of view, the conversations between Minto and Pain God are far more relaxed now than they used to be, and I think the sort of the professional I don't really know how to say it, like the relaxed nature of the streams, I feel, is bringing with it a sense of leadership within the community. We've got solid improvements with the game. It's not just words anymore, which is what a lot of people were getting tired with. It's not just words. We're actually seeing wargaming listen to the community and answer questions that the community has asked, and the information we're receiving is far more in line with what the community wants. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I took a step back because I've had a lot going on in my life, and one thing that was just gnawing at the back of my head was the approach I was taking to the game. I wasn't having fun with the game because of the way I was approaching it, and that's why I had to take a step back. When I have come back, the things that I've picked up on are, we have regular earn ops for skins and various premium tanks. The quality of some of the skins is a bit, yeah, I mean, the IS-7 skin is one I would say could probably do with some work, because it looks like, well, birds have just dumped all over it. But that's just my opinion. But hey, it's all free stuff, and coming back to the game and looking at it for what it is now, I think we're in a very, very positive place. And I'm having fun with the game again. And yes, I will admit that as overpowered as it is, the armadillo has been one of the reasons I've been having fun, because it's just, well, it's overpowered. But that's going to change, hopefully. We'll see. It's been fun to play, though. I will admit, I've been one of those people that's played it because it is, if you've got it, it's fun. Not so fun if you're on the receiving end, but anyway. I like what's happening with the game. I like where it's heading. I like Cold War. I didn't think I would like Cold War. I like where Cold War is heading. We're getting more lines. I really love True Vision. For me, it just works for me. I love it. And if I'm honest, it's fair to say that the game was in a pretty bad state, and the negativity that surrounded it was justified. But I think what's happening is, I don't think there's really much reason for that negativity to continue, because the game is in a good state now. It's much better than it was. And yes, you could argue, oh, you know, we haven't got this back, we haven't got that back. Well, yeah, that's all fair enough. But we have to look at what we've got and compare it to what has taken place this year. What we have now with the game is much, much better than it was 6 months ago. And for me, when I log in, I have fun. I enjoy my gaming experience, and to me, that's what is important. The cosmetic stuff that's missing, the customization of commanders and naming of commanders and changing voices, all that stuff is the cosmetic stuff. That's all going to come back. Maps are important too. Yep, they're all going to come back. But the core gameplay is there. It's still there, and again, every time I log in, I do have fun with it. So for me, I think that the community's maybe carrying on a little bit just by default, you know, as a I guess you could say, as a species, we're very sensitive to negative emotion and negative things that happen. And if one person says, oh, this sucks and the game's dying and blah blah blah, you know, it's easier to just agree with something than to actually, you know, discuss it, or sort of, you could not fight back, but you know what I mean, like have a sensible discussion. And you know, I feel that where we are now is not where we were 6 months ago. So for me, I would just encourage people to be, you know, just take a step back and think about where the game's at, you know. What we have is good. It is good, and it's not what it used to be. And I'm having a great time playing this game. And this game in particular here is the best game I think I've ever had in the Armadillo. And as good as the Armadillo is, I've had some very good games in this thing, but this one was an absolute favourite of mine, because not only was I think it was 1 versus 3 I was in a few minutes ago, but the way this game ends is quite comical for me, because, well, I'll show you. I've got 32 rounds left, and I know that and it's a T-72, a pain to kill these things. Bouncing straight off his front, not getting anywhere. I've only got 1 reload left. If I remember rightly, I've only got 1 reload left. I'll skip the video forward, but that last reload goes in and I'm out of ammo, and the only choice I have is to cap. And I'm thinking, there's no way I'm going to cap this game. No way. But if we skip forward again, I do. And I win with no ammo. I've never won a game before with no ammo. That's why I'm so proud of this one. But anyway, that's what I've talked about so far, is where I feel the game is at. I feel the game is at a good place. and I'm having fun with it. But obviously that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think, so let me know in the comments down below what you think about the game and where you think it's at, how you feel about it, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Yeah, and we'll just have a discussion about it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoy this video, please leave it a like, if not a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I hope you're all still keeping safe, and I'll see you out there.